Yo, and welcome to Cheap Beer Reviews. Today, went to Aldi, didn't pay much, didn't think any much of it. It was just McEwan's Champions, award-winning premium beer. Well, they all have to say something like that, don't they? But I got a few of them, and it's a gold medal winner in, this is gold in the lights and everything, so it was a bit hard to see. The International Brewing Award from 2019. It won that shit. And I was like, wow, that's good. And then I looked just below that, and it is 7.3% volume liter unit thing. So this is a strong beer. So I was thinking this must be some of me. But yeah, company started in 1856. McEwan's, as I said, it's a champion. Full-bodied, smooth, and complex. That's a bit like me in 10 years when I'm just fat, smooth, and I'll be complex by then. But yeah, that is what it looks like. Don't know if you can see. So on the back, this has writing and everything. So I will say for a £1.49 beer, this has a lot of information on the back. The usual about being fat or pregnant, and something about the Secretary of Health and stuff like that, but it actually had a text on it. So, champion, big red header on it. Brewed specially as a competition entry, then going on to take first place. That's good. That's like the underdog coming in and smashing it. Champion was the obvious name for this outstanding premium beer. Don't know if it's outstanding premium. It must be good since it won. With a rich, strong flavour and unique sweet and fruity character. There's that fruity again. Champion is a firm favourite in the McEwan's range. Well, it won prizes. They can mass produce them in a fairly nice looking bottle and sell them for £1.49. So yeah, that would be strong. They're making money on that then. Why not also try McEwan's Headspace? I think I tried McEwan's Headspace. I might actually even have one up in my beer stash cabinet up there. What does it say? Another superb beer blended with the finest Scotch whiskey. If I don't have one up there, I'm going to buy a case of them, because that sounds absolute like heaven. Beer with whiskey. You don't have a glass of whiskey and a glass of beer. You have both in a bottle. That I'm now going to pour into a glass. See if I can do this today. I'm off work. I've still been working. I have many old things that breaks and needs maintenance, or basically are just old things that I should have changed out. But I haven't. This pours well. This pours well. Wow, that's dark. That is dark. That is a really, really dark beer. Carbonation in it. I like the level of carbonation because it seems like it's not very well carbonated. She does smell a bit fruity, but wow, that is a thick mug of beer. Have a look. Have a look. I can only see the little, about there, right there, the little red dot from the camera. That's all I can see through it. And when I look up at the light, it's still very brown, but just lighter brown. So that is thick. Oh dear, she smells lovely. There's definitely some burnt caramel in there. That's nice. Bit bitter as well. I don't get much of the fruit, which is an advantage for me because I don't really like that stuff. If you like fruit, we'll be drinking cider or eating salad bowls with fruit in them. But that is does have a good heavy taste. It really challenges your tongue, so to say. I'll just have another one to make sure. Oh yeah, that is good. That is brilliant. It doesn't, even though it's stronger, it doesn't flow as well as the Saint Pierre, which is only 6.5. But that is because it's that much stronger. This is definitely a beer lover's beer. I appreciate this one. I really do. It's like I don't know, lost family member you didn't know you have, and you meet them, you get along with them really well, and you, wow, we should have had this earlier in our life, and this is exactly how I feel about this beer. This beer, I've been missing this beer actually. This is one of the beers that in my beer regime of things we should have united earlier. We could have made great things, but we still have time. We need to engage more. We need to see each other more often. It is getting a weirdly foamy. I don't know if the glass hasn't been cleaned enough. Let's see the light. The washing machine has been playing up a little bit. Like, yeah, it looks like there's a hot spot here for the bubbling, so that might be why it's bubbling a bit too heavy. Hold up to the light. Yeah, there is a hot spot of bubbling, so there might be a little leftover residue from something else. Oh well. Next mission, look at the dishwasher. What I like about it is you can really taste the hops in it, and you can also really taste that whole caramelized burnt sugar taste in it. I do understand if it was like, was it an international or was it just a beer tasting competition? It was the International Brewing Award. I don't know, there's probably many of them, but I can definitely understand the judges at this competition giving this one a medal, because not only is she strong, she is also very pretty to look at. And I'm sure for the price you pay for her, if you pay 10, you will probably end up sleeping half dressed still, combined to the other alcohols you have as well that evening. So, but yeah, 7.3. That is a fairly strong beer, but it doesn't. You don't notice the alcohol in it. It's just the hoppiness and the as I said, the burnt caramel taste. And I'm not just talking about burnt caramel or sugar or all of that, because I've never myself ventured into all of that. But my mum was a confederate, not confederate like America, but confederate, like making big ass cakes and wedding cakes and all sorts of things. And even though I was only helping out and not like half interested in it, I did pick up certain things about the whole caramelization process, and you can't overdo it. You can make it so it just tastes really bad. So that is a fine art as well, to burn the sugar dew into the right state of caramelization before it goes to an overwhelming taste, and they definitely aced that. This is I do have another one in there, so I might have that one after. But yeah, this is lovely. I need to try it in a absolutely sanitized, clean glass next time to avoid the real foam. It's like sea foam, not the stuff you put in a diesel engine to clean it, but like sea foam when you're down at the sea. The white stuff that comes in is that thick. It really is. But yeah, to the score. I don't know. It's like I still got my top 3 list, but it alters all the time. Definitely the Saint Pierre and the Proper Job are one of the really good beers I had. But this one is with a whiskey on the side. Having a beer with, let's say, imaginary worlds. This is how things are. You're sat at a bar. You're having a Champions with a whiskey, and next to you, this is because this is how my score system works. Next to you is Lemmy Kissmeister. He sat there with a beer and a whiskey. Of course, he's smoking a fag. You have a sip of your beer and you look over at him and it's like, have you tried this? And Lemmy looks back. Yeah, man. And at that point, you just know that this beer would be. It is nice. I will definitely. I think this is one of the beers that's pushing all the buttons for me right now. Well, until I try another one that's better. I am slowly running out of cheap beers, so I just need to start doing beer review or posh beer reviews. If anybody wants to send me money to buy expensive beers I can drink. I have many motorcycles, an old camper van, and an old Volvo Estates, and a family, and all of that need to be maintained as well. So I can't just go out and buy a 20 quid bottle of beer and drink it. I can go out and buy 21 pounds bottle of beers and drink them though, but that's a whole nother story. No, back to it. Back to all of it. This is a solid. And there you go. You can really see how thick the foam is there. See? Oh, I spilled on my floor. Well, that foam is extremely thick. But my God, am I impressed. That one is gonna get a... That is a 9.55 on the beer scale at the moment, mostly because 595 was the previous name for one of the best looking bikes they made, the old Daytona Triumphs, the old 595, very pretty bike, and the new ones were called 955s. And it's just nice. Everything about it is just nice, and the exact same thing about the McEwan's Champion. It is just bloody nice. So next time you pop by Aldi, if you got £1.50 spare, or I don't know, 15 quid, get 10 at least. 10 could possibly not be enough. I will use some of my savings on this, I think, until I find something better. But anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe, because these videos will come out quite regularly, like weekly or every 8 days or something like that. And again, as I said before, I'm actually happy that I'm getting more subscribers than this, because I'm just doing something I like. And also, that will be linked down there in the description. My missus, she doesn't drink beer like I do. She does creative things. She does music. She plays the guitar and she sings, and she's actually really good at it. Her link will be down in the description. But if you like music and stuff, then subscribe to Em and the band she's playing in at the moment is called Rebellious Jukebox. They are actually quite good. I've listened to some of it, and I'm mostly into like proper metal and hardcore and industrial and shit. But their stuff is quite good because it has characters. So if you like, just push them, get them a subscribe as well. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but just you can just come here whatever you want and watch me drink beer. But yeah, the champion. It is a champion, I'm telling you. So, well, that will be all for now. Ta-ta!